What have you lost as a result of Miss Heard making these allegations against you?
Nothing less than everything. Nothing less than everything.
The 58-year-old Pirates of the Caribbean actor has been vocalizing about the losses he had suffered due to the allegations made by Amber Heard. Many production houses had neglected Depp, and even some of his friends cut off their ties with him when the star was making headlines in the media. But few people in Hollywood didn't turn their back on Johnny and chose to support the actor by putting their faith in him. One of them is the renowned Iron Man star Robert Downey Jr., who on many occasions has talked about his friendship with Depp and is now, as per reports say, making every effort to save the Willy Wonka actor's career. So, how exactly is RDJ defending his friend and saving his career? Let's find out. Although now Robert Downey Jr. has become a big name in Hollywood, the actor had a troubled past where he was caught doing drugs, which led him to serve some time in prison. The actor, who had witnessed his rise and fall in Hollywood and knew very well the consequences one has to suffer due to tarnished reputation, perhaps understands what Depp is going through better than anyone else. And maybe that understanding and long-time friendship has made Robert take a step for Depp that no one in Hollywood has tried taking.
Yeah.
Now, what about you and Johnny Depp doing something together? Because you two have been friends for a long time, haven't you?
I think it would be fun. I think it'd be great. You got to find the right thing.
There's nobody I admire more than Mr. Depp.
Well, Bob Downey, we've known one another for a million years, and
I like how you call Robert Downey Bob.
Yeah, and we sort of came up the ranks together, in a weird way, back in the '80s and stuff, and he's someone I've always admired and
As per a source, Johnny and Robert have a very special 30-year relationship that dates back to both of their days as eccentric Hollywood hellraisers. Back in the 90s, when RDJ was sentenced to imprisonment, Depp was one of the few people who showed support for the Iron Man actor. The Avengers star was arrested 4 times following the incident where he, under the influence of drugs, went to the wrong house and fell asleep in the bed of an 11-year-old boy. The Oscar-nominated actor was entitled as inmate P50522, where he served 6 months in jail and spent the time there earning 8 cents an hour by scrubbing pizza pans. The Dr. Dolittle star knows and has faced the repercussions of a bad reputation, along with its effect on his family, but that didn't stop Depp from defending his friend by asking the public to give Downey a second chance. And what the Avengers star had got was far from a second chance, because after being free and burying his alcoholic past for good, RDJ was back on top of the heap. The once-upon-a-time Hollywood tragedy is now one of the top-paid actors in the industry, living an ideal life and achieving great success. Downey got support and love from Depp at the time when his life was a mess, and is now returning the favor by defending Johnny in the defamation trial against Amber. According to some media outlets, Robert Downey is trying his best to bring Depp on board and cast him as the main villain in the Sherlock Holmes 3 movie. The Sherlock Holmes 3 movie was put on hold due to the Iron Man actor's commitment to Marvel Entertainment, but now the film is currently in talks and Robert wants Depp to star in it. As stated by the Fandom Wire report, Robert Downey Jr. always wanted to work with famous personalities, and big talks are going on about Johnny Depp might come ahead to sign the contract for the movie. If Depp signs the contract, this will be his return to the big screen after 4 years and start working again with Warner Brothers, who had apparently distanced themselves from the actor after the allegations made by his former wife went viral. A source told the Inquirer that, if anyone knows what it's like to beat the odds after being written off, it's Robert. Robert thinks Johnny deserves the same chance to redeem himself that he had. And now, time will only tell if Depp is going to reconsider working with Warner Brothers for the sake of his friendship with RDJ. Meanwhile, in recent leaked messages, Amber's parents were seen exposing their daughter. Click here to find out.